learned so much in the kitchen with Chef Michael Feker because I know, well, we're learning about mussels today, what you called a seafood symphony.
That's right. You know what we're going to talk about is, I always say, cooks feed you, chefs create an experience. We're going to show how to make this medley of flavors at the same time creating experience. So what I want you to do is, we're going to drizzle, there you go, 3 turns.
3 turns?
Yes.
So like this, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Hey, I can count.
Yes,
must be that act test. Okay.
Now, I want you to slide the garlic in there.
All right. Whoops.
Beautiful.
I was just asking you to say which one of us is really the best cook, but after I just did that,
you're absolutely the best.
Whoever's standing next to you is the best cook.
A little bit of chili flakes.
Okay.
And we are infusing the oil. So the oil now has the flavor of the garlic and the chili flakes.
Oh, okay, cool.
The more you toast this garlic by cooking it by itself, the more depth of a nuttiness you're going to get in that beautiful broth that you're going to create. If you just would have added all of these things to a liquid, you wouldn't have this natural caramelization. That's where the experience comes from.
Now, I feel like I'm doing this really fast, but it's kind of touching, it's kind of sticking to the bottom. What should I do differently?
It is going to really, that's the glaze that is created. And now very soon you're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to add some fresh Italian parsley chopped.
Ooh. How did you get it chopped so fine?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Because you're fine.
I'm a master, baby. I'm a fine chef.
You are a fine chef.
Add all the clams and the mussels in here now.
All right.
And see what's going to happen.
That just sucked up our oil. All right.
That's right.
So now I'm just going to toss this in here.
With the juice and everything.
Okay.
Now, we're going to put the top on. And we're going to talk quickly about something that's going to happen. And that is, when you go and buy fresh mussels and clams, for example.
Right.
They always say tap on it. Why is that? Because that small little mussel that's holding the clam or the shell's closed feels that and closes up on you. If it doesn't do that, that means the mussel or the clam is already dead, and that mussel that holds it closed lost tension. That's how you choose good mussels and bad mussels, old or fresh.
So you tap on it and you hope that it clamps down. If you see a clam open, that's bad.
Get rid of it. Absolutely. The smell and the danger that you're going to do. That's why, everybody, when you buy mussels and clams, there's got to be a tag to it. There's got to be a tag to it, and we need to know which bed it came from, what part of the country, and all of those things. That's shellfish is very dangerous. That's why you need to be careful about it. Let's see what happened here, shall we?
All right. So they've been having a little exercise
Look at all this.
Yes. Here, right now, their mussels should be loose.
No, they were in a mussel sauna. There we go. Now look at the beautiful.
Oh yeah, they are opening up.
They're opening up.
Was that just like a minute?
That's less than a minute. We were about 45 seconds.
And we've got it on about 6.
And look at what's happening to your garlic.
Higher than half heat.
Exactly. Now you ready? You remember you said they're sticking?
Yes.
Add that clam juice in there. And when we chop some, cook some clams to chop, chop some clams.
It doesn't smell bad.
And no, the ones that smell bad are bad.
Right, I know, but I've never heard of clam juice. It doesn't smell.
Next, what I want you to do, I want you to also deglaze with a little bit of white wine. 2 turns of the white wine would be great.
No, I'm just kidding.
Have a sip yourself and do the other 2 turns there. That's why I always say cook with a wine that you're willing to sip, because Katerina always loves drinking her wine.
Don't tell anybody.
Now, that's going to heat up. As it does, it opens the shell even more and releases more water content in there.
We don't need to put the lid on. You don't need to put any lid. You only have the lid on for a minute.
Why is she talking to me like that?
I want to know.
You know, you just said put the lid on it. Why would you say something like that?
We don't need to put the lid on it, correct?
I thought you were talking to me.
I would never tell you what to do.
Chopped clams, darling.
Okay. Let's put those around.
All around. And your roasted tomatoes. Instead of tomato sauce, you can buy a nice canned tomato that doesn't have any junk in it and add that in there by crushing it.
When you say junk, what do you mean? What should I be looking for that's going to tell me junk?
You want when I say junk, it's the corn syrups and the additives. So it should say pure tomato, and that's it, nothing else.
Okay.
We're going to put the top, let the steam do its work. When we come back, we're going to add the shrimp and the mussel for the last 10 seconds. Cook them through, and we're going to serve it with some nice crunchy bread for you.
It is a seafood symphony.
You better believe it, baby.
I love it. All right. Ladies, fess up. Is your closet full of shoes, some of which you've never even worn? Don't answer for your wife. What a new study says and why it looks like we are not alone. We'll be right back.